And thousands of us tonight are on the broad road that leads to destruction. And tonight, I would say with Moses, I would say with Joshua, turn, repent, choose God, serve Him, live for Him. That is the message of God tonight to this great audience of people at Yankee Stadium.
I see revival coming to planet Earth, maybe as never before. It would be untold numbers, an untold, uncounted multitudes that will be saved. The dead will be raised. The arthritic will be healed. Cancer will be healed. No disease would be able to stand before God's people, and that it would be a worldwide situation.
There's a church that doesn't just know about God, they know God. They don't just believe in His power, they carry His power. God will shake the United States of America one last time, not by might, not by power, but by my Spirit.
We are so excited for the launch of Revival Today Church. We know some of you are moving, we know some of you are interested in moving, and we want you to know we put a special package together just for you. What I want you to do is go to revivaltoday.com/moving. Fill out that form, and then once we get that form, we'll send you a special package that's full of resources to help you get to know Pittsburgh. We're so excited. We know you are so excited, and we can't wait to see you at Revival Today Church.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome
I'm
to
so
Check
glad
the
I'm not
Market.
sitting in that.
Yeah!
The butt jiggling chair.
Nah, I don't like it.
No, I don't either. Scares me. Are you playing that in the front, in the beginning? So we have a little special surprise for you, Patrick.
Uh-oh.
Oh wait, the market's about to ding, 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 ding. Turn up!
Ran out of money.
Where's the?
And the markets are up for some reason.
Tell me what you
must
what
be
you
new or
said
something.
earlier today about the market crashing.
I think that I'm getting like serious 2008 vibes.
Which, I'm sorry, but I told you that was going to happen with the current housing market too.
Because commodities are spiking. I think that there's just, I mean, eventually it has to have to come back down. I know a lot of people disagree with me because they think that the Fed can just do this forever. But we'll see. I don't know. I'm getting a little bit more defensive.
Yeah.
I have some bets out there that would pay off huge if it went down. And if it doesn't, then
so be it.
Great job, Fed.
Yeah.
Way to keep it pumping. Good morning, Christophorus and Letitia. And also, good morning, Magalis. Welcome back to Check the Market.
Appreciate it. Don't get used to this.
Okay, fine.
Oh, yeah.
Lukey and Kathy, Christophorus, Jason.
I'm so excited. Is that today's title? Elon Musk to solve world hunger?
Yes.
Oh, I can't wait to hear about this.
Elon Musk is going to solve world hunger. Shiba Inu. Some people are upset about it.
Why?
Still up. I'm still way up in it, like over 200%.
Wow. Is it coming down?
It is, yeah, a little bit.
A little bit.
It'll go back up once it hits Robinhood, I think.
Interesting.
But yeah, we need a correction so that all the big banks can buy some more stock at cheaper rates.
Of course.
You know, everybody's retirement fund loses money. That way the banks can buy some more. That's... Good morning to you, Scott. Did you sleep through the night yet?
No. The extra amount of makeup in my puffy eyes should give you the answer. No, we're not sleeping through the night. Just yet. I'm pretty sure that the sleeping through the night doesn't happen until like 6 months, though.
I always slept through the night.
Yeah. I don't know why we're doing this, but we have a surprise for you, Patrick, and for the Check the Market clan, if you haven't seen it already. First, let's play the original. If you don't know who the Island Boys are, it's one of my favorite duos since Sonny and Cher. Okay? Since Sonny and Cher. Do we have the original Crypto Island video that went viral?
Crypto Island, I'm just trying to make it. I'm a Crypto Island, trying to make it. I'm a Crypto Island.
Wow, what a duo. What a combo. Did you know they were twins?
I did not know.
Did y'all know they were twins? Twinsies, okay, from Florida, West Palm Beach.
Not surprised.
Island Boys from West Palm Beach, Florida. Literally, they're stars, you know? And so we actually have this t-shirt that Brendan made, and it's an homage to the Island Boys. And so we just, if you haven't done so, you can, we'll give you a time for you to sow seed into this wonderful ministry and then get this as a gift. But there it is. There's 4 Island Boys. Island Boys, yeah. Got Bitcoin tattoos, Check the Market tattoos, and their foreheads. So play the surprise video that was made. Go.
P-Money friends and the CTM crew. Yes. Crypto Island, yeah, boy.
Crypto
Island, yeah, boy. Crypto Island, yeah, boy. We are the B.O.D. Yeah. Crypto Island, boy, yeah. Crypto Island, boy, yeah. Shout out to P-Money friends and the CTM crew. From the Island Boys, yeah. Big shout out to y'all, man. Check the market. All right, man.
Right? We will play that again at the end of the show. Just in case people are tuning in a little.
For sure it was like Rom editing me in or something like that. That's what I thought it was going to be. I'm surprised.
Yo, isn't that wonderful? What a treat. What a treat. I don't know how they did that, but that was a Rom thing.
Man.
Just
that's awesome.
Yeah, it's cameo. It must be a cameo. Yeah, they must be hurting for certain. But you can make some serious dough on Cameo. Yo, well, it was like $50 for 15 seconds. Shoot, I'd do that too. Like Crypto Island, y'all, boy. All day long. All right, let's get this party started. Patrick, take it away.
Yes, let's get started. So the markets are okay. Well, the Dow's up.
Wait a minute. Time out.
The Nasdaq's down now.
Time out. Time out. Show them your Dunkin' Donuts holiday mug. How about that, y'all? Merry
Early,
Christmas.
isn't it?
No, it's not. It's November
not.
1st. What are you talking about?
I mean, I
My
know.
mom has her Christmas tree up.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Bethany asked me last night. She was like, "When can I put the Christmas tree up?"
Today is a great day. Today is the day that the Lord has made. Today. I'd do it if I didn't have so many kids. Anyways. All right. Take it away.
All right, markets are up.
What is up?
Nasdaq's down. S&P's up. Cryptocurrencies. Let's take a quick
Crypto
look.
Island, y'all, boy.
I'm gonna be singing that again
Christmas
all
since
day.
Bing Crosby
I sang
tap
it
danced with
Thursday.
Dan Kay.
I sang it Friday. Saturday, I took a break. Sunday, and then I guess I'll be singing it again this week. Bitcoin 62,000, Ethereum 4,300, Tether is still at $1. It doesn't move. It just always stays at $1.
Interesting.
And then US dollar coin is also at $1. XRP $1.10. Cardano $1.98. What else we got? Looks like the market's up total about 3.04%. And yeah, that's for cryptocurrencies. So Elon Musk is going to solve world hunger.
How?
Well, let's take a look.
Okay.
Pull up the article about Elon Musk solving world hunger.
Is that new? That's so funny.
Elon Musk says he would sell $6 billion Tesla stock right now to help UN World Food Program on one condition.
Dum dum dum.
Let's see it. This is interesting. Shots fired for sure. CEO Elon Musk, the world's richest person, said he's ready to sell $6 billion worth of Tesla stock right now if a United Nations official could explain how the amount would help solve world hunger. Musk's comments came just days after the United Nations World Food Program Director David Beasley told CNN that a small group of ultra-wealthy individuals could help solve world hunger with just a fraction of their net worth.
That is hilarious.
Beasley specifically urged action from Musk and Amazon.com founder Jeff Bezos, who donated $10,000 last year. The world's two richest men. Musk took to Twitter on Sunday to respond to a post that highlighted Beasley's statements, as well as noted that the WFP was not able to solve world hunger despite raising $8.4 billion in 2020. Musk added that the WFP must be willing to engage in open source accounting to enable the public to see how the $6 billion would be.
Holy moly.
He went straight for the jugular there.
No joke.
Musk is the world's richest person with a net worth of $311 billion, followed by Bezos with a net worth of $195 billion. The growth in Musk's wealth is due to a surge this year in the stock of Tesla, which last week joined the club of a select few companies valued at more than $1 trillion. Musk would likely be elevated to trillionaire status by his space venture SpaceX rather than Tesla. It was reported last month. Nevertheless, the $6 billion amount would be less than 2% of Musk's current net worth. The WFP says on its website that it provides assistance to over 115 million people in 84 countries through food or cash distributions in emergencies, nutrition support programs, and other activities to build resilience to climate change and other shocks.
I'm so glad somebody's calling people out on this. When the elite call each other out, that's when it's a good day.
It is. Especially Musk. He always does stuff like this. Do you have the tweet?
No, I mean, but think about Haiti.
Yeah.
How many billions of dollars was swallowed up by the Hillary Clinton Foundation?
Yeah.
That could have literally revolutionized that island. They didn't see a dollar of it.
Yeah. And there's still
People in tents. It's disgusting
Yeah.
what they did. But there has to be some transparency when it comes to these like nonprofit organizations that take money
Absolutely.
good
Especially
for Elon.
like the UN.
Yeah.
All
Especially
other
the UN
nonprofits
bunch of
have
fucking
to
wicked.
have to be transparent about their finances. If they're not transparent about their finances, they get audited. Why doesn't the UN get audited?
Mm-hmm.
Why don't we, the people, audit the United Nations?
We the people. Elon.
Elon Musk, if the WFP can describe on this Twitter thread exactly how $6 billion will solve world hunger, I will sell Tesla stock right now and do it. But it must be open source accounting. So the public sees precisely how the money is spent.
Facts, 100%. 100%.
Interesting. No response.
Of course not.
This was 9:55 a.m. October 31st.
No
No
chance.
response from the UN. I don't know if they're going to respond.
They won't.
So-
They're gonna be like, "Ooh, doo, 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 doo."
That would make a nice raise for them. You know, just for David Beasley or whatever his name is to buy a mansion somewhere in Mexico or something with that money and then retire when he's done with the UN.
People are so disgusting.
Become a lobbyist or something. Good morning from Crypto Cali, Numanized. Good morning to you. Hashtag respond to Elon. We should get that Twitter trend going.
No kidding.
At WFP, hashtag respond to Elon.
Yep.
UNWFP? I'm not sure what the Twitter handle is. Continue. What else we got? Oil falls after China releases reserves of gasoline and diesel. China released the reserves of two fuels to increase market supply and support price stability. I'm glad one country's doing something
Oh,
about it.
thanks, China.
Yeah, for all the faults that China has being a communist nation and so on and so on and so forth. They're doing a great job releasing their reserves to keep prices down. When all the other countries are just trying to take advantage of the situation.
Will a SHIB hit $1? Is that even possible?
No.
You mean 1 penny?
I don't even think it can hit a penny.
Because I mean, it's at this point, it's impossible for it to go to $1. But a penny is what would revolutionize. I mean, if you ended up, I know somebody who's in it. He watches the show, and he could be a millionaire if that thing gets to a penny. Mm-hmm.
Shiba Inu right now has a market cap of 39.9 billion. For it to be able to get to a 1 cent, it would need to be double the I think it was double the market cap of Bitcoin, which is 1.2 trillion.
Oh, yeah.
So you're gonna have 1.2 more than one. So what? 2.4 trillion dollars into Shiba Inu. I don't think people are gonna invest that much into it.
No.
I, on the
Maybe.
other hand,
Maybe.
did take
I mean, who
out
knows?
a home equity line of credit on my house and just went all in.
Believe in the SHIB.
1 million SHIB. Yeah, if it goes to $1, you get, you'd be a millionaire.
Sandra says, I read that Tether stays at $1 because it's 100% backed by fiat currencies.
Yes.
Whatever that means.
It's a stable coin.
Yeah.
Is the STIG hiding somewhere?
It's actually backed by nothing. That's why they're under so much litigation.
I have some Tether that on Qcoin you can lend out your money. And so I'm getting 30% interest on the money that I lend out on the Tether.
Why? How does that make any sense, Patrick?
After fees and whatever, it ends up being 20%, somewhere around there. But 20%, that's still I'm still outperforming the market by just lending out money.
Wow.
I should start a cryptocurrency bank or something like that. Because it makes sense how these banks all have huge buildings like that.
Wild.
You know what I mean? You don't have to do anything. People just have to pay you the money back.
Why can't you just believe for a building and then have some generous donor just basically plop it on your...
Yes.
Just have Ram and Nick run around a building with oil and Steph and the girls 7 times.
Ram, can you head down to the BNY Mellon building tonight? You might get arrested, but it's a risk I'm willing to take.
I have a couple of houses actually in Sewickley I'm looking at, Ram. Do you mind? No, I'm just saying.
They have security gates and cameras, but it should be no problem.
Yeah, because by the time police get there...
It's true.
I was just in a very wealthy neighborhood and I saw 3 police cars and they were all females. I thought to myself, this is the kind of neighborhood this is. You got 3 beautiful police officers. They had their makeup all done, their eyelashes all on fleek.
You wouldn't get out of tickets though.
You wouldn't. That's true. I definitely slowed down. I actually had that thought. I'm like, these girls are hard asses.
Crying will not work here. All right, next.
Tokyo.
Oil prices fell on Monday after China said it released reserves of gasoline and diesel to boost supply. What if they just said it and didn't actually do it? While investors unwound long positions ahead of an OPEC Plus meeting on November 4th.
Does that mean my fuel's going to go down?
Hopefully.
Good Lord. Is that $90 to fill my tank?
It's getting ridiculous.
Abel's like, I don't feel bad for you. I spend $120 a week just on diesel. Because diesel's really expensive.
Yeah. Man. I used to like stand there and, whatever, and now I just get back in my car and sit
This is when you know the market or whatever, like the economy like is pretty sucky under this administration, is when I go to gasoline stations, which I haven't seen this in so long. Typically you right before you pump your gas, you'll see like whatever, some random number, $34.26 or something.
Yeah.
And now you start seeing rounded numbers, $5. That was the other day. I literally
watched that.
Yo, it was like somebody had just enough to put $5 into their tank. And then yesterday I did it again, $20. I'm like, I don't know how much gas you could get for 20. It's not a lot.
It was what since Obama. That's what I've been thinking. Like I'm like, man, this is like
Since Obama, yeah.
way back in the day again.
For sure. And I remember being like, man, I don't think we'll ever see $1 gas again. Forget it. And we saw that under the Trump administration.
Yeah, driving through South Carolina. Driving
Virginia,
through South Carolina was always a
99.
treat because it's like $1 something.
Yeah, it was amazing. It was amazing.
Yeah,
Here we are.
here we are.
Biden poopy pants. Do you think there's any credibility to that story?
I don't know.
He met with the Vatican, and then the Vatican abruptly stopped press from coming in. And now there's a rumor circulating the World Wide Web saying that he had a bathroom accident, that he pooped himself. Could you imagine? Would anybody be shocked at this point? The answer is no.
But it's embarrassing.
It was, the average person that meets with the Pope gets 5.5 minutes with him. Biden had 75 minutes. A poopy pants accident would probably do that. It takes a minute to try to clean up after a grown-ass adult.
Is that seriously like what's going around?
It's literally, it was trending. It was like poopy pants or,
Man.
I don't know what else was trending on the thing. I'm trying to think of all the different poo hashtags.
Oh, man.
But anyways.
Mr. Biden, President Biden, I will never acknowledge Joe Biden. Old age issues, yeah.
I will never acknowledge Joe Biden as the President of the United States.
McDonald's enters the NFT market with the McRib. Here's how you can win one.
This is one of the things that why you should definitely get into NFT. With the Facebook launch of Meta and all of this kind of like virtual reality, I read this thread on Twitter, and it was basically talking about the shift, which isn't going to happen anytime soon, but like within our lifetimes, that everything goes to this digital land, right? And now you don't have to worry about wearing Gucci slippers per se. Now you're going to want the best skin for your avatar or whatever it is, the best whatever. And so this is where NFT comes in. Because now you can own all of these things that you can basically only acquire in the internet world. Because before, I had a hard time connecting the dots. I was like, what's the point of NFT? So you could just have it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Jay-Z's picture of him crying or whatever the heck.
Wu-Tang Clan unreleased albums.
Yeah, and you're like, why would I need that?
Yeah.
But in a virtual reality world, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Because Meta.
Because of Metaverse. Which what's his face is creating because he wants to get away from all his troubles. Let's be honest. He got so much bad press. He's like, I'm gonna create my own world and I'm
gonna go there. I'm gonna live there. But seriously.
Did you see was that real, or I saw something on YouTube or Instagram or something where he was describing the like metaverse or whatever from this place, and he had barbecue sauce on the shelf behind him.
Yeah, yeah.
Was that legit?
Yeah, that was true. Yeah. It was a legit thing. It was like the whatever the prop that he was.
He had Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue.
Sweet Baby Ray. Yeah. Somebody was like, of course, they had memes all over. He was like, what do normal people have on their bookshelves?
Yeah.
Oh, barbecue sauce.
That's exactly what I saw.
Yeah, very strange. Very strange. But now that makes sense, the NFT. You know what I'm saying? And why that's going to be a huge, huge thing. So, continue.
Now you can get a McRib NFT.
So now you can eat digital food. Come
Digital
on.
McRibs. Let's
Oh! That actually did scare me. Wasn't prepared for that.
Let's see it. McRib.
There it is. There it is. Wow.
McDonald's enters the NFT market with McRib. Here's how you can win one.
Has anyone here had a McRib?
Yes.
Freaking that food, that is the most disgusting. Even if I was like on a 30-day fast, a McRib would not make it on there. I'd be like, I'll go 40. I'll go for the 40. How was it?
Well, when I
It doesn't have bones in it, does it?
When I was working in the oil field, it was a welcome snack.
It was a welcome. That's nasty.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry,
Now,
I'm
now I can't. I wouldn't. You know.
I'm gonna quit interrupting. Go ahead, continue.
Yeah, I've had the McRib.
Yeah, even your wife is disgusted with you.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Why would anyone... Oh, in 1980s. It was born in the 1980s, huh? But at that point, that actually looks pretty decent because the bread was real. You know what I'm saying? But look at how small that McRib is in comparison to the pickle. I mean, what are we eating? It's like a meat shaped as ribs. All right, let's get the reality. Yeah. That's what you ate, Patrick?
Yeah.
You should be ashamed of yourself. That being said, what's for lunch? I'm like really hungry.
I mean, there's not a lot of things that are around if you're on like an oil pad somewhere in the middle of nowhere, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, can't you get a cheeseburger, fries?
So it was that
chicken
and then
nuggets.
What the other thing that we ate a lot was the not Hungry Howie's. What's the one called?
This is how it's cooked and stored. That makes sense. That makes
Now
sense.
I'll never be able to eat it again.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew it was just shaped like a rib. But anyways, now you can get an NFT. Let's try to finish. Let's pull up the article. That's disgusting, Brennan. This is your fault.
I haven't had one since 2014. I think it's about time.
From sliding into our DMs asking when is the McRib coming back to creating a locator tool where fellow fans can report McRib sightings. Who is what? They've proven their love for this delicious yet exclusive sandwich, and now we're giving them a chance to enjoy it year-round digitally.
Wow. Digitally.
McDonald.
Your taste buds will be dancing, digitally enjoying it.
NFT will be given away to select Twitter followers of McDonald's. Fans will need to follow McDonald's on Twitter. Following now and retweet the sweepstakes invitation tweet from November 1st through November 7th for a chance to win an NFT. What if I win it? Hang on. McDonald's. Prayers for Saki. She has a COVID. Did you hear about that?
I did hear about that.
Double vaxxed. Probably even a booster. She's probably going to circle back on that. Yeah. McDonald's. All right, go ahead, Patrick.
Continue.
Follow.
See, Sandra knows what I'm talking about. She's from Pottstown, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
They were excited when the first McDonald's came to town. And Bethany, you did not pack my lunch every day. Please. Every day.
Wow. Bethany, are you going to stand here and take that?
There were plenty of days where I had to go. What's that one pizza joint called? Where you get the $5 pizza.
Sbarro's.
No, it's not Sbarro's. They're like everywhere. Little Caesars.
Oh, yeah.
Little Caesars has a pretzel crust pizza. that was like pretzel crust with like cheese sauce on it.
You've been in the United States way too long. What has happened to you?
That's what we'd eat when I worked in the oil field.
You're European.
I know.
How
I went
dare
from
you?
like classy to college student.
To trash assness.
and you know, now it was an uphill battle, but we're back up on the top. Continue.
I can't find this tweet.
Edward Snowden warns against investing in Shiba Inu, says it's a clone of dog money. Yes. I mean, he lives in Russia. I don't know how he could be a narc. Continue. In a recent tweet, whistleblower, I love how they still call him whistleblower. Let's just go with Edward Snowden, raised the concern about Shiba Inu and said that people should not invest their hard-earned money in a clone of dog money. In his tweet, Snowden said, I say this with love, if you got talked into exchanging your hard-earned savings for some new dog money because a meme said you'd get rich, please carefully consider your odds of outsmarting a market that sold you its stake in not even dog money, but a clone of a dog money. Earlier this week, the Shiba Inu rose more than 850% to attain a market cap of around $38.5 billion, surpassing Dogecoin. Continue. On Friday, it outperformed Dogecoin to become the world's 9th largest cryptocurrency by market capitalization. Snowden said that he was totally fine with people buying garbage. However, he's concerned about those who might be manipulated into mortgaging the farm. Like that home equity loan of credit that I took out to buy Shiba Inu. On the contrary, Snowden has praised Bitcoin's Bitcoin, the presence and warned that latecomers of the cryptocurrency adoption may regret hesitating. I mean, I hesitated back in 2013 when I think Jonathan was the first person to talk to me about it. It was like back in 2013. Like, have you heard of Bitcoin? I was like, yeah. It's like, what do you think of it? And it's like, fake money. Who wants to invest in that? Well, should have. Next. Is Ford stock ready to rip higher? According to the chart, it is. We can go to the next one. Coca-Cola buys full control of Body Armor for $5.6 billion in its largest ever brand acquisition. Have you guys tried Body Armor? Is it good? I've never tried it.
Why is Coca-Cola buying Body Armor?
To take on Gatorade. That's their plan. Because Gatorade's owned by Pepsi, right? Or no, by Dr. Pepper. Coca-Cola does own Powerade. But Powerade doesn't have the... let me see, who owns Gatorade? Or is that its own thing? I think it's Dr. Pepper. No, PepsiCo owns Gatorade. Oh, Body Armor tastes like a thicker Gatorade? Well, no thank you.
I don't think I've ever had it.
I've seen it at like gas stations and stuff.
Yeah, it does.
Dave Portnoy likes it? Well, Mr. Safe Moon, then I don't like it. Continue.
They did buy, they bought Dunkin'. That's weird.
I think Dr. Pepper Snapple is its own company. I'm not sure though. Could be that they bought it. There's been so many acquisitions.
Yeah, it's everybody's. All these major companies keep monopolizing.
Keurig Dr. Pepper. Keurig Dr. Pepper is the new group. So that's who owns it.
Interesting.
Continue. So as part of the deal, Body Armor co-founder Mike Ripoll will collaborate on the company's still beverages portfolio. Ripoll who also founded Vitamin Water, Smart Water, and energy brands, all of which are now owned by Coke. Ripoll and Body Armor President Brent Hasty will also stick around to help Body Armor in its quest to overtake Gatorade. Not happening. Ahead of the deal's confirmation, Credit Suisse analyst and so on and so forth. Shares of Coke have risen 3% this year, giving it a market value of $244 billion. Next. In one of the most volatile markets in decades, active fund managers underperformed again. So I'm going to go after the fund managers here for a little bit. Let's see it. Continue. If there was ever a year active management should have outperformed passive index strategies. So the difference between active management and passive is like a fund, like an index fund, for example, like if you invest in the Dow Jones or the S&P 500, that's not managed actively by investment advisors. Whereas actively managed ones are stock or ETFs that buy and sell for the entire year. So they're actively managed. So if there's a downturn in the market, active managed funds can take precautions and sell stock or whatever they need to do to make sure that their losses aren't that big. So active management should have outperformed passive index strategies in 2020. For decades, active managers have claimed that in boring markets, don't expect them to outperform. When things change fast, however, when there are rapid changes in the economic outlook and high volatility in the markets, active managers who can make quick decisions will crush their passive competitors. Incorrect. They had a chance during 2020 and 21, one of the most volatile markets in decades. Two recent reports by Morningstar and S&P Global came to the same conclusion. It didn't pan out. Of the nearly 3,000 active funds Morningstar analyzed, only 47% survived, outperformed their average passive counterpart in the 12 months through June 2021. This is why I think it's important that everybody should take a look at the market and should take a look at investing themselves, because these guys are just sitting around and what it looks like is they're not doing anything. I asked somebody yesterday, it's like, how's your retirement portfolio doing? Because I talked them through some, things in 2017. They had some questions about their retirement, and I was like, you should talk to your investment advisor, tell them this is what you want to do. And it looks like the investment advisor didn't do what they wanted this person to do, because I asked them, I was like, so since 2017, your portfolio should have doubled.
Right.
Even if you invested in just an index fund, because what was the Dow Jones at back then? Like 15, 20,000. Now it's at 30. So, almost doubled. Should have at least gone up by 50%. No, it hasn't. So what are these people doing?
Yeah.
So it's important for you, if you have a retirement portfolio, tip of the day is, make sure you look over it. Make sure you go over it and then tell your investment advisor what you want. And ask them questions. Ask them, how come any stock, literally pick Ford. You can pick any stock, almost any stock you want. They've doubled since the beginning of last year.
Yeah.
So how come retirement portfolios haven't doubled for most people? It's because of fees. It's because of these funds that they put them in with, who knows what goes on in these funds.
It's crazy.
So make sure you take a look at it. And make sure you get yourself a good financial advisor. I'm not a financial advisor, but there are good ones out there.
Come a knocking.
Don't come a knocking. I'm not licensed, but make sure that you find somebody who's a fiduciary.
Gesundheit.
Because they have the responsibility by law to put your assets and your profits first before theirs. So ask your financial advisor if they are a fiduciary. If they're not, get rid of them.
Get rid. Here's the thing. There's so many people that are so literate on like their favorite sports team. And it's the same way. You can learn about finances the same exact way you learn about everything else.
Yeah.
You just have to dive in. And I feel like people are just afraid of it, I think.
I actually, for today, I wrote down some notes on this. There's one company that I want you guys to take a look at. GFS, Global Foundries. They just IPO'd. If you can pull that up, GFS. It's a provider of semiconductor manufacturing services. The company is specialized in manufacturing processes and so on and so forth. Basically, they're getting into the semiconductor manufacturing. This company just had its IPO last week, and we have been talking about Global Foundries. I think it's a pretty good investment, and it has been cruising since its IPO. Research this company, see if it makes sense for you to invest in. So here's what I want you to do. When I research a company for a long-term investment, oh wow, 57, it's up 17% today. So this company is a semiconductor company. Obviously, there's some hype around it right now, and you see that there's a gap there from where it closed Friday to where it opened today. Is that Friday? Yep, that is Friday. So that's November 1st. So if there's a gap up like that, at some point it's going to get filled. But when you research a company for the long term, here's what I look for. Because it's money that I'm investing in a company. It's a company that I should believe in.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just like we do with our offering, with our seed. You know, we want to make sure that it goes into good ground.
Sure.
And so you want to make sure that when you're investing that you do the same thing. You're investing in good companies that you believe in. So here's a couple of things. You want to take a look at. You want to take a look at management. Are they invested? What kind of decisions do they make? What do they write about the company? You can take a look at annual reports.
When you say what kind of decisions do they make, does that mean like who do they hire?
Yes.
That kind of thing.
Who's their management team? Who's the board of directors? You want to make sure you know these things. Like who are these people? What kind of decisions do they make? So you can take a look at there's news articles, and then how did the CEO respond to that? So take a look at Ford or whatever, just as an example. Okay, so Ford had a horrible quarter. How did the CEO, did he make excuses or did he own it? Did he say, yes, we had some problems with supply chain and this and that? There weren't like, well, I think that this quarter we just got beat a little bit. But you can tell it when people have a passion and when they don't.
That's great.
So you can tell if somebody's passionate by their writing. Google their name and see if you can find a video of them on an interview on CNBC, Yahoo Finance, whatever, and see how they react to questions and talk about their company. A lot of times you can tell somebody the way they talk about their company, whether they're interested or whether they're not interested.
Yeah.
So you can usually tell if somebody's passionate or if they just want to sell the company and make as much money as possible, which a lot of CEOs, that's what they do. They're just there to make money. They're not there for the company, for the good of the company. And take a look at their financials next. So management, financials. How much debt do they have? Are they debt hungry and overloaded, or are they moving along? What are they doing with the money they raise? So even if they are in debt by a lot of money, what are they doing with that money? Mm-hmm. Is it, to pay off all these other things? Or are they investing? Are they buying equipment? Are they buying machinery? What are they doing with the debt that they have? Are they sitting on tons of cash? Are they buying machinery? Are they investing in the future of the company? Are they getting caught up in all of this ESG stuff, environmental social governance, where now you're firing people that bring value to the company just so you can meet quotas? That can definitely affect the company.
Absolutely.
So are they sitting on a healthy cash or investment reserve? What are they doing with their spare cash? One of the biggest ones is customers. This is different for every company because some companies don't have, some companies only sell machinery to other large companies. So you can't really, gauge from customers. But a lot of companies have customers. What are the customers saying about them? You can have all the Wall Street analysts in the world giving glowing reviews about a company, but if the customers aren't happy, they won't be around for the long run. So this is a big one. So you want to make sure that you go on, Better Business Bureau, whatever, and take a look and see what the customers are saying about the company.
Right.
Obviously, you're going to have, when people are disgruntled, they're going to, write a review or whatever.
Right.
But you want to make sure that overall, there is customer satisfaction there. Spirit Airlines would be a good example. Nobody likes Spirit Airlines.
Right.
Customers, that's a company I would never invest in.
Sure.
Because of the customers. Now Delta gets more better reviews. So Delta would be an airline company. Delta, Southwest not so much recently, but Southwest was highly reviewed by customers.
Definitely.
Reports, look through their annual report. Who sits on the board of directors? Who has sway over the company? Who is their auditor? PricewaterhouseCoopers, Ernst & Young, Deloitte. A new thing that I learned the other day from a podcast is that you can look up the specific auditor in charge of a company.
Wow.
So you can go to PCAOB, Public Company Accounting Oversight Board, and do an auditor search. And what this person was saying on this podcast is that they do that to find out which company is defrauding. Because a lot of times, the worst auditors will get assigned to companies that aren't doing well financially, where they can do some, fancy accounting.
Wow.
Legal fancy accounting, but still fancy accounting.
Right. Oh my.
And those companies usually then go belly
What's
up.
that site?
It's PCAOB, the Public Company Accounting Oversight Board. So you can just type into Google PCAOB auditor search, and it pulls the website right up. And then you can type in the company. It'll show you the auditor in charge, and you can click on that auditor and see all the companies that they audit. So that's something that I'm going to start using when I take a look at companies. Take a look at their plans for the future. You can even go back 3 years and take a look at that annual report, because they're all published, and see if they're just giving lip service or if they're actually realizing their goals as a company. So don't forget, you're making a long-term investment in a company. You should know exactly what you're investing in. Don't just take someone's word for it, even if they're a financial advisor. Don't just take their word for it. Who knows if they just want the fees or whatever that comes with that ETF that they're putting you in. So don't just take their word for it. Ask questions, and then do your own research, especially with your hard-earned money. Now, that being said, obviously, 80% of the finances that I invest, 80% is long-term, 20% is play money. So I'm not saying that you need to do research with everyone. If there's one that you get a tip from somebody, put a couple $100 in it, see how it goes. But for your long-term investment, investing for your future, make sure you know. Yeah. Do your research and make sure you know what you're investing in. So that was a lot, but that was just a little bit there for you to see what, and then you can use that to research a company. So, look through this again. It'll be posted on YouTube, and go over it. And then you can take a look at GFS if you want, and just go through management, financials, customers, reports, see what they have to say.
Fantastic.
Awesome. Yes, PCAOB. That's correct. All right. And if you'd like to sow into this great ministry, into Revival Today, we'll give you an opportunity to do that now. And as a thank you, Crypto Island shirts featuring the Crypto Island boys.
Good morning, Jen.
What you just said is one of the most...
Sorry, I just whacked it with my thing. But let's before we go into a time of giving, shut it off. This is our air conditioning unit. Can you hear me or no? Okay. Ninja Buddha, the air conditioning unit is frozen, and it's literally all that what you're hearing is a whole bunch of ice falling. It's a cold day here in Pittsburgh. I don't know what the heck that is. But listen, we had a little surprise for everyone, Check the Market viewers, and for Patrick earlier today. Literally chunks of ice. Give me that ice so they can see it. So we're not lying. And see, here's the ice. Here's one of the pieces of ice. See, I don't know what's happening with that air conditioning unit. But let's play the video.
Money friends and the CTM crew. Yes. Crypto Island, yeah boy. Crypto Island, yeah boy. Crypto Island, yeah boy. We are the B.O.D. Yeah. Crypto Island boy, yeah. Crypto Island boy, yeah. Shout out to P Money friends and the CTM crew. Gotta hear from the Island boys, yeah. Big shout out to y'all, man. Check the market. All right, man.
When you go to replay that again, there's so many things that you have to take a look at. One of them being their incredibly long fingernails. There we go. There we go. You demonically inspired storm. Wow. So anyways, that's the Island Boys from the West Palm Beach, and they gave us a shout out. So therefore, we had to make some t-shirts to commemorate this wonderful event. So here you go. This is your gift for any size donation. You can wear this beauty. That's Patrick on the left, and that's
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
That's Doug on the bottom right. And the Island Boys, you know what I mean? So that is your gift for your donation of any size. You can support this around and commemorate this wonderful day that we will never forget. The day the Island Boys said PM France and the CTN crew. CTN crew. Y'all boy. It's like
Play it one more time.
Uno. No, but there's one. But look at the one that's the closest. Yeah, keep an eye on him because he's he closes his eyes like this is like the best song I've ever heard. Play it one more time. One more time.
Money Friends and the CTM crew. Yes. Crypto Island, yeah boy. Crypto Island, yeah boy. Crypto Island, yeah boy. We are the B.O.D. Yeah. Crypto Island boy, yeah. Crypto Island boy, yeah. Shout out to P Money Friends and the CTM crew.
There's his eyes closed. CTM crew. Look at that thumbnail though.
Big shout out to y'all, man. Check the market. All right, man.
Listen, I don't care what anybody says. I find them very likable. Especially if they keep making TikToks. I wouldn't want to watch their TikToks just because maybe there's going to be explicit content or whatever. I would assume that they're going to be naughty.
Yeah.
A little scary. Twins. Look at that. I feel a connection to them. I don't even know what their names are. What are their real names? It's like Bruce and Wayne. Huh? What's their names? Fly Soldier and Kodiak Red. No, like their real names, like in real life. And that's Fly with a double Y? Real. It's crazy, but we're basically like A-listers after that shout out. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like we're known by Fly Soldier Boy and Kodiak Red.
They need to post it on their TikToks.
Yeah, no, for real. It would go viral because everybody watches Check the Market for sure. Here are the ways that you can give while we try to pull up their real names. It's like Benjamin and hashtag donate.
Connor.
Hashtag donate on Facebook. Text RT to 50155. If you're giving via Cash App, it's $RT Give. Venmo is RT Give. Revivaltoday.com/PayPal. And of course, we're also, see, it is. Victor Imani knows how to spell Fly Soldier with a double Y and Kodiak Red with a double D. Scooey! Of course, we're accepting cryptocurrencies. Next slide.
Crypto Island. Crypto Island. I'm just trying to make it. I'm a crypto island.
You can't
trying to make it. I'm
so then here we have it. Bitcoin, all of these things, all of these ways that you can give via crypto island. And then finally, if you want to mail in a check, you can do that by mailing it to Revival Today, P.O. Box 7, Prosperity, PA 15329. And to get your t-shirt, don't forget to claim your offer, revivaltoday.com/offer. This is a t-shirt that you want in your repertoire. You want to be able to wear this to your bar mitzvah, weddings. You'll be the talk of the town, okay? You will be the talk of the town. All right, I'm ready for their real names if you are. Okay, Fly Soldier with a double Y and Kodiak Red with a double D. Their real names are Alex Venegas and Frankie Venegas, respectively, as their family name depicts. They are born brothers, in fact twins. They belong to Florida and are getting soaring fame. They belong to Florida. They're like, because we don't want them. Through their Island Boy song, which was released on TikTok recently. So I found them on a tweet that somebody wrote and said, I hate these guys. And it's kind of funny. Alex Venega is 20 years old and a great part of the duo. He was the main head behind the Island Boys song and usually leads up the duo. Eventually, Kodiak Red, 20 year as well, identical twins, is more of a calm person. His personality keeps the spark in the duo and brings the charm to viewers. That's probably like me. And Adalis is the Adalis is Alex. Yo, if you get me a hat, all you need is a blown up latex hand, and I'll throw it on my head, spray paint it yellow, like Crypto Island. There is who showed me the maybe it was you. It was on Instagram. Yeah, pull it up real quick before we leave. I know that we've overstayed our welcome here, but you gotta see this because somebody made a parody of them too, and it is incredible. But now that we're in with Fly Soldier and Kodiak Red, I feel like I shouldn't laugh at this anymore because I feel like they're my pals. You know what I'm saying? Like they watch.
They watch Check
the Market.
Yes.
And they're making moves now. You know what I'm saying? They're making...
Maybe we'll do a live with Kodiak Red and Fly Soldier.
Yeah, no, facts. I would love that. I would love that.
Beach
right now, they're on the website, on the PCAOB website, looking up all of their stock investments, making sure they're kosher. But let me know when you're ready with that video. What'd you say?
Because I'm an island boy.
Jimmy Fallon does what? Yeah, a live band so that we could take breaks in between Check the Market and then just have a stage here, light it up, and then be like, all right, take it away, Fly Soldier and Kodiak Red. Fly Soldier double Y, Kodiak Red double D. So the fact of the matter is that how do they get their hair done like that being Caucasian? No idea. And then that's a lot of tattoos. That's a lot of identical tattoos. It is. One of them says like, rest in peace, something. You could see it really clearly on the video.
I believe that was his dad. That was one that I saw. Yeah.
You saw what on TikTok?
On TikTok, yeah. Jess,
see, so you've been watching this.
Jess and
you've been watching them. You're a big fan. You guys go way back.
Through their not way back. I mean, this was like Friday or something.
2 billion views. I'll tell you, because they're capitalizing on that, or at least they should. So if I got 2 billion views on TikTok and I can turn that into some type of currency, I'm at Crypto Island all day long. I would make just horrible raps just to tick people off and just make that money. All you need is a moment of favor. Amen, somebody?
Max
Who knew?
Newest member of Island Boys.
Max is?
No, you are.
Oh, Max is the newest member of Island Boys, yeah. Island Boy! All right, let's watch the parody.
Island boy. I'm just trying to make it. Oh, I'm an island boy. Hey, I'm a just island boy. I'm a just island boy. I'm a just island boy. I'm a just island
Oh, man.
I love that video so much.
You
gotta give it with their tattoos. I mean, they went hard. I'm just island boy. It's the original video is the most skeevy because they're so into it and they so believe in their skill.
That's probably why they're so popular, though.
Well, they came out with a video basically saying that it was actually a joke. That one of them was like, let's just make a video, which I think is like bogus. I think they got so much flack for it and all that kind of stuff that they're just kind of like backtracking.
Yeah.
But I 100% think that it was like a legit thing because they were like so into it. God bless them though. What a great guy.
First video that went viral?
No, show them the first video that went. I'm an island boy. They were in a hot tub. And they decided to just freestyle some stuff, and then
I think I've seen
one of them went.
That was their like first.
That was their original. That was the one that went like how many? 2 billion viewers or something like that. 2 billion views. 2 billion views.
Cause I'm an island boy, and I've been trying to make. Oh, I'm an island boy. I'm a just island boy. I'm a just island boy. I'm gonna get kiwi going. You're gonna keep that.
Catchy. I'm gonna tell you what.
Yeah, I'll be singing that all day.
I'm just island boy.
But thanks for being fans of the.
I'm just island boy.
No joke.
All right. On that note.
Yes. Make sure you tune back in at 11 a.m. for Revival Today Live. This afternoon at 4 for Revival Today Live with Matt.
I'm just island boy.
Check the news tonight at 10 p.m., 7:30 a.m. Morning prayer with Evangelist Kofi. And I'll see you again tomorrow.
Ciao.
Go out there and make some money today, and I will see you all tomorrow. See ya.